I had a really serious concussion in 2007 that I actually almost died from in a match. I don't know if you know that.
Well, I almost wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Because was that like a case of bullying or something?
You know what? I don't know how it came about. It was right. I'd just been wrestling for about a year at that point. It was on a pre-show battle royal. So it's not, for anything special, just, before the card actually starts, for Cleveland All Pro Wrestling. And, at the time, there's about 8 guys in the ring. One of the guys, in the ring at the time, that caused the concussion, was, Tyrone Evans, Michael Tarver, who, went on to be in the Nexus, and, Ray Rowe was the other guy. And, we never talked about anything before the match, obviously, because it's a battle royal. It's a simple match. So Michael Tarver came up behind me and gave me a German suplex that I wasn't expecting.
Jesus.
On the back of my head. And, everything I'm telling you, I don't remember. I just know from what I was told and what I've seen in the video footage.
Did you go back and watch it?
Yeah. It's on YouTube. Someone put it up from a camera phone. And I've only seen the hard camera footage once. And I think it got destroyed because I probably would have watched it, once a week, because I still go on YouTube and watch that video all the time, because it's almost kind of strange to, I'm sure lots of people have had near-death experience, but it's even stranger when it's caught on film. Mm-hmm. So it's something that I've watched quite frequently, and in a sick way, it's helped me learn how to sell in a match, because I lived through it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Seeing my facials and stuff and knowing what I experienced. But yeah, I got to.
So yeah, walk us through this. So he comes from behind you.
Yeah.
And he hucks you. He just hucks you.
Yeah. German suplex, and you could see from the video that I just land right on my head. And apparently, I took 2 more suplexes from him and Ray Rowe, and I end up taking a fallaway slam, and at some point I get thrown through the second rope. Obviously, in a battle royal, you have to go over the top. Out of instinct, like an idiot, I get back in the ring, and so I come back in, and I guess, again, I was new, and I was still learning the ropes, and I don't know if someone thought that I got eliminated and was just being disrespectful or something, but then Ray picked me up again and gave me the biggest powerbomb ever, and like I said, I've only seen the hard camera footage once, but from the hard camera, it was almost like when my head hit, he slammed me with such force, it was almost like I was paralyzed. I landed on on my back, and my 4 limbs were up in the air, almost like a dog on their back. And I tried to pick my head up, and I wasn't moving. And the only reason I moved was because he deadlifted me up and over the top rope. And someone asked me, "Are you okay?" One of the referees, and I said, "I'm just selling," which wasn't the case at all. And I got to the back, I started saying that I was really tired, and I was with my friend, Ben Boone, one of the other wrestlers, and he was watching over me for about the next half hour. And I kept repeating myself. I think the Motor City Machine Guns were on the show, and I introduced myself to him about 50 times, and probably looked like an idiot. And eventually, someone said, "Hey, you probably should take him to the hospital." So in full wrestling gear, got taken to the hospital, checked into my gown, had a couple seizures, and eventually, we find out I have a concussion with brain bleeding. And somehow, miraculously, after being taken to another hospital, they ended up finding out that the bleeding stopped. And they told me if it wouldn't have, they would have had to actually cut my skull open and put a sponge on the brain to stop it.
Like you need any other fucking problems, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking cutting my head open.
Yeah, and if Ben wouldn't have took me to the hospital that night, they said I would have just went to sleep and died.